Mr. Baby? Mr. Baby, are you okay, Mr. Baby? Mr. Baby, are you okay, Mr. Baby? Mr. Baby, are you okay? You're looking kinda... something wrong. Something wrong, Mr. Baby. Thank you, Titan Uranus. Titan Uranus. Is that supposed to be a naughty name? This is why your landlord thinks you have cats. True. Should I when if they send someone over, should I just hide Brian and Gilgamesh in the closet and then just be like, these are my cats, and then they'll just be like, leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Something ain't right. The landlord is not happy, but also her reason was wrong, incorrect. And she did take backsies on her reason, but it's fine. Hello. Stupid. Bro, everything fucking blew up before I could start the stream. Well, I tried starting it, and then it didn't do the, like, multi-stream notification thing. And so I stopped the stream, and then I, like, had to remove and re-add the Stream Elements multi-stream dock. And then when I did that, everything fucking blew up. Like, all of the way that I have my, like, widget things or docks arranged on OBS, it was like someone threw a bomb in the middle of them and all of their boxes went everywhere. And then they were, like, overlapping, and if I tried to move some of them, it was, like, glitching out. It was so broken. So I had to deal with that. Chicken just left the room. These creatures that you see behind me are a gift from Fox. So let me grab them. This is Gilgamesh, I think. That, I think, is his hand and his claw. Is? There he is. Midwayan. Oh my goodness. That Midwayan, he got one long leggy. He got one little leggy. And I think this is his little tail. He got a big ear, and he got a skinny ear. Fox, what's going on with them? Why did the day come out like this, my chickens? This are my chickens. Tag yourself. Are you Brian or are you Gilgamesh today? At the start of the stream, Fox, I had them in the cat tree. They're really good. Brian mode. The Brian one with his little leggies, I do love. I love both of them, but I do like the little leggies on this one. Them some good leggies. Let me put them on my shelf. Thank you. I'm going to organize my shelf at some point. I will. Smooching? Oh, true. A much easier smooch. Who am I smooching? Gilgamesh? Or the real much Princess Termagant. They're looking out the window at the birds, and they are hopefully doing ikiki, because they've been doing an ikiki. When they see the birds outside. And they've scared away a bunch of pigeons by, they have a screen up, and they've been jumping on the screen. They've been enjoying the sunny days. Well, I feel like Brian, who is fluffier, has been enjoying and laying in the sun, and then Gilgamesh, who is a black cat, he's been like not laying in the sun. I'll find him in the hallway, and I'm like, the sun is out, sir. Don't you want to feel the rays of sun on you? But maybe he gets too warm, and I think he must have that like because the true black cat gene is recessive. And both parents have to have, I think this is how it works, both parents have to have the true black cat recessive gene for a cat to be actually a true black cat. Because I think Gilgamesh has the black cat gene where he is actually a tabby cat. On the top of his head, he's got the tabby like M, but it's like raised. It's like I call them his blackface. I don't know. I call it his I say he's got waves. He's got waves up there. And then he does have stripes. Like he's got brown stripes in the sun. He does get rusty looking. He's like brown. So he's secret. A Punnett Square, something like that. Those were fun back in the day. I think they do the ikiki thing because it's like mimicking the sound of like squirrel or creature, maybe. So squirrel or creature bird is like, you sound just like me. I'm sure this is not danger. Little do they know. Danger. Little do they know. Let me say thank you. Ugh. That was me yawning, but pretending I didn't by screaming instead. Thank you so much for the 56 months, WTB. Tilleron, thank you for the 60 stream streak. Rose, thank you very much for the 44 months. Mito Choco, thank you for the streak. Darius, thank you for the streak of 90. Thank you very much. Twitch recommended me to put a goal on the page for the partner program to get partner plus. So the plus goal for April, which are of course original subscribers that are not gift subs, which I think I've technically, to be transparent, I think I have partner plus until next year in March or something like that, maybe. But I guess this would be, I don't know. But it suggested that, so I put it up. I should also end the other goal and make a new one that is more better. /goal. Goal amount. How about this? The same one that's on the screen. Set transformation? Sure, it doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Stream Elements. You've been a real one. If not, you've been a fake bitch. Okay. Okay. Whatever. I don't know why it's complicated. Fox, thank you for the 44 months. Thank you for the streak, ref. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can... I think on this page, the goal, I can copy and paste it. There it is. Everyone sub. Ah! What have I been up to? Oh my gosh, once again, I have made myself the busiest person on earth. On Tuesday, on Monday I streamed. On Tuesday what did I do? I have to look on this PC where I'm actually logged into my work calendar too. Tuesday I did the members shoot. Right? Wednesday I did a recording in the morning and then I streamed in the afternoon. Yesterday I got my nails done, which let me show you those. And I will do this. Let me turn on my autofocus. The night fi. Will it do it? I don't know if it likes it. Blah! That's 1,000 times worse having a light on. They're like sort of like alien things. They've got like pearls on them and stuff. And like 3D bits. I'll just post them on somewhere at some point that you can actually see them. So that's what I did yesterday. And then the stream with Rat Boy in the evening. And then this morning, I woke up early so a maintenance guy could come by. And he fixed the fan. And then I slept a little bit longer. And then I got up and I played a couple hours of Grocery Store Simulator. So that me and Lewis can play it for Sim Sundays. But instead of only having like 3 groceries unlocked, there's actually more shit. But I'm gonna play it more so that we can have, because it's multiplayer, so that we can have 4 people in the grocery store. So I'm gonna play the game until I make a proper grocery store, which maybe I'll start that on stream after Disco Elysium, which is potentially finishing today. And then me and Lewis recorded 3 Sim Sundays today? Did we? How many did we do? 2? 2 maybe? What did we do? We did... I'm thinking. Let me turn this autofocus off too, because it will freak out sometimes. We either did 2 or 3. I think we did 2. We only did 2. One of which Lewis said he hated, but because he hates the environment that is in. And then the second one, Lewis loved it because I think he thought I was really in character for it. Now, what? To finish the game? Yes. I thought, well, we're getting closer, so we'll see. Because there's also tomorrow. I'd like to finish it today or tomorrow. Because tomorrow I should be starting around 4 p.m. Because I don't have anything else tomorrow. Sunday, I will take the day off. Monday, I need to do my American taxes from last year. Tuesday, I will try to take the day off. And then the rest of the week should be normal shit for me. But we'll see. I will try. Do that. It was a busy week again. Yeah, I do mean day off. Maybe I'll play. I've been playing Infinity Nikki, of course, in my free time. Let me get something. Bye. What do you mean around my birthday of next year? No, I think we're close. I think we've got to be close. I think so. So I think we'll find Ruby. Or I'm going to try to. And then we'll see. I'm thinking maybe, okay, I get it. Not next year, the year after that. Maybe I'll go back to Evrart and say, the jig is up. I don't work for you anymore, or something. We'll see. But yeah, because I do want to play some of these sim games after, because it's like Lewis, where he got the grocery store sim bug. And so we did do Storage Hunter today, and I was like, damn, that's pretty good. But also the grocery store one, I just really like it. I think because it was like a lot of organizing shit. We didn't play that one yet, but yeah. Let me open this game. See how it goes. The waifu pillow sim. See, I'm a bit disappointed because I was sort of boomer vision, and I didn't even think about the art of it being AI. Oh my god, that's so loud for me, but not for you probably. And then I think my brain at one point was like, what if it's AI art? But then because the guy was so charming, now, okay, it was the Go XLR. I was like, I'm sure this guy is like a nice guy or something, you know? And because he seemed so funny and potentially relatable, I was like, there's no way that this... I just was like, I didn't even think for a second. Like, I didn't even consider for a second if there would be AI or not, you know? Just sad. And I was like, oh, the art of this game's cute. Turns out, betrayal. Betrayal. Speaking of anime wives. You know what? Sometimes straight people are okay. Sometimes Sometimes straight people are okay. Straight appearing relationship, whatever. Let me make my joke, okay? Sometimes straight people are okay. I fucking bought these. How could I not? Look! I had to. As a treat. Sometimes when a straight person and a straight person fall in love and they're cute about it, fine, okay? Fine, it's okay. Fine. But it's two figures that they stand together. It's really cute looking. And I was like, fine, guess I'm getting these now. Yes, I am. Hello, Rat Boy. I have a Berserk figure. Rat Boy, you love everyone to know that you love that crazy-ass anime, dude. This is still... I don't understand why this game is so loud for me, but not loud for you. Check the boardwalk and the island. We're gonna have to figure out how to get to that island. Wonder if Joyce will take us there. Is that the button? Don't call it an anime. What do you mean? You want me to call it a cartoon? Swim? Maybe I can swim. Maybe I can. The boardwalk. Boardwalk. Yeah, how is this? I think this sound for you is still fine. Versus my voice. Let me put this crowbar away. I'm always on the lookout for cycling. This is a boardwalk. And we must have to find what's going... I guess there will be like a thought bubble or something. Is that what happened when we walked over to the end over there? Is this a place we can go? Let's see what it does. Hello, Connor. We're also looking for Ruby, or signs of Ruby along the coast. Oh, we're under the boardwalk? Under the boardwalk. Out by the sea at the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun. Determine... Check island, check boardwalk. Ask about Ruby. Explore the coast for signs. Okay. I wish there was a better map. Because this is where the Ferris wheel used to be. And I feel like there must be... She must be hiding out in this building. But we've, like, got to figure out a way to get into that building. I still want to get in this stupid door.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
I'm gonna get in. Wanting a better map. You know. One of the Sim Sunday games that we played today. It had like a lot of screen tearing. And it was just kind of wacky. Boy oh boy, what a way to get a little taste of motion sickness. What a way. Bro. This was all of the... Party. Hardcore. Did you try doing the thought trait? Yeah. What do you want, Rat Boy? You have... Oh, fuck, I forgot to enable my fucking... BTTP. Alright. Harry, please. my gosh, every time I click it, I click off of it. Look at me and Kim are so in sync. Kim. Can I do like *69 or whatever on this phone? To see the last number that was dialed?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
I don't want to call the number. The weed number. Get out of here. I guess some things will be potentially more visible if the tide goes out, possibly. Can I talk to just this guy, or is it both?
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
This guy's got something going on.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
It's bad what he's got going on. That's me, says Rat Boy. Are you sure? Rat Boy? Because I think that's a racism he just
The
did.
lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
It's alright, Rat Boy.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates, this man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
This guy's a
He
wiener.
pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people. Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
We were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Are you, Gary? Are you a
Hey,
racist?
man, all
He
I meant was
blushes.
there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
I don't know if this is sarcastic. The lieutenant is a native of Revachol.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
Sounds like some conspiracy topic. You might be able to discuss it with him when the lieutenant isn't here. If you can remember it.
Rather not.
Return without the lieutenant. For this, your balance organ thinks it's a waste of time.
Goodbye. So curious as to... So I did find like a sewer thing. That would insinuate that we can use it to get into that one building. But we like looked at it and we were like, that's too gross. I'm walking around the other way. There's the building just to the north of here, this building. Has stairs inside of it that I can see. And this guy, I think, just fucking yaps. The voice actor for the narrator has only done 5 things and started in 2018. Yeah, they're really good, eh? I'm having problems running today. So this was the sewer. But we just like remarked on it and didn't do anything else. Let me talk to this stupid yapping man. Game did tell you might want to go back and look at a certain thing. Can you remind me what it was?
Hello again.
Anyone suspicious?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
How long are you going to stand in front of this building?
So you
Should I
haven't
add
seen
a
anyone
boba?
around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said,
What's
this
that
is
look
just
like?
a
I
day
can't
off.
remember.
We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
The wall in front of you?
You see, a once bright mural.
Oh, when did it
towering
say that?
Above you. The signage has peeled off over the years. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls
Brawl,
that are
guys.
cracking and will soon
Maybe
also fall.
mods can add it?
And the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice.
Asking about Ruby.
Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind.
See?
Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
In
Ruby
there?
be in there.
She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
I think this
Why
one.
single out this one building?
Shivers. I got a shiver. Shivers down my spine. Hmm. Stupid tie scarf thing. Okay. I did not mean to call you a son of a bitch. How actually dare you? But also, no, it's funny. I guess we can attempt it, and if it doesn't work, then we just
The once
shivers
bright
it.
mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just suddenly, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds.
My eyes
The
roll.
wind has died down or gone behind a corner. You only hear distant waves washing the coast.
She could be anywhere.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We've already talked to the cryptozoologists. Working with them might give us a good excuse to run around, give us some structure. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
We'll see. Hello, comrade.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. An adventure awaits.
I'm gonna try leveling this up. You only get one. Uh-oh.
The once bright mural towers above you.
Him being very
saying,
wink wink.
Feld
True.
Electrical, R&D.
Let's try again.
Tomorrow, a breeze.
Nope.
Like go to the children of the big sea. The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the Feld building.
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
Talk to
When
some of the
you're ready.
kids. Well, Kim said I don't want to help those guys hunt for bugs. That sounds stupid. I don't want to find bugs. I don't like bugs. Gonna play soon and you're excited from watching? Well, you've got all the spoilers now, though, don't you? I'd say it's still worth playing, though. Will these kids know? Kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Children are stupid. Has anything strange happened lately?
He heard bad words and said, I got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
What happened?
We just heard funny voices. We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
What do you mean?
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
What did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up. DJ Flatio's Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's no. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white scratch.
Have you seen any bad people
What
around?
bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Bye, kids. What's Kim want?
Detective, about what the twins had to say. I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow.
What channel was it?
Speed Freaks FM.
Oh, 'cause Kim loved car.
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
Sounds like Miles a little bit, eh? Sounds like a good time.
Anyway, weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
The wind told me
The
this, Kim.
lieutenant says nothing. An ocean breeze blows in strong. He raises his jacket collar against it.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Didn't Ruby have advanced radio know-how?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
We heard a radio on the coast.
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
How did the kids hear
Was
that?
that the nonsense we were spouting? Huh. No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
Are you sure?
These ears know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
You good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Thank you,
I'm ready
Kim.
when you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else? What more do you want to know? Yes,
I don't know entirely if that's related or not.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Oh,
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
is that enough to make a
Sometimes
living?
I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
I'm not.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic. No. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass, Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
Why don't you just leave?
And go where? The fish are plentiful here and we get enough orders to get by. It's not great, but it's something.
Anywhere with better opportunities.
People imagine picking up and finding something better is an easy solution. But how is that supposed to work when all your time and energy goes to staying alive? You have almost nothing to set aside to actually fight your way out.
Hordes of wild, homeless people roaming the lands. Nomads scattered across an endless plain. In a
Thanks,
dystopian
Weston.
world
Hello,
where
hello.
tear is the only valid currency, and people eat each other to stay alive.
Eat each other. Eat. Think that.
I don't mean to complain about my pauper life. We are warm and fed here and...
It's true, Dowie.
I don't know. There's just something about this shithole.
A sudden gust of cold air blows in from the sea. The waves flow and ebb. Around you, the fishing village takes its slow and steady breaths. Its many wooden structures, worn by bitter years of salt and storm.
Why would anyone like it
It's
there?
home.
Can this lady give me a ride to the island?
You're back. Good.
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards.
Now
she's
that I've
standing
leveled
on,
up
and
Shivers,
on the
this
water
bitch won't shut the
around
fuck up. Captain Ben, thank you for the bits. Mr. Modish, thanks for the streak.
Very rugged. Good choice.
Now, can you tell me about
suspect
these
you had
tattoos?
questions. Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Let's
Her
watch.
mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What travels did
Quite
he
a
take?
few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this,
What's that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the
Interesting.
tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these
New
are no
skill
ports.
point.
I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green
This one
desk
is
lamp,
so strange,
Captain
this
Ptolemaeus
aspect.
Price, 58, bald and bespeckled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service
That makes
history.
sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Thank
Is
you.
there anything else I can...
No. Consult the wind. If I go, what did it just? I'll go back to the Kim's car. We'll see. Also, oh my gosh, I don't know what it is.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull.
Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I don't know if I'm playing those really wacky sim games, but like, oh, I do not feel well now. Next
Come
one to the
again,
radio.
officer?
I've gotten like nauseous. Radio
Okay,
station.
officer. One moment.
I think from like the wacky like FOVs and stuff.
I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
This DJ Mesh.
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go
We'll
back
see how
on
much
air.
of this I
What
can
can I do
handle,
for
because
you,
I'm like,
Copman?
I don't know if I can look at a computer screen for too long, which is really disappointing because I want to play this.
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
What the fuck? What is the song
Yeah,
called?
that is the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
Talked to some kids, said they heard it. Do you know how that could be possible?
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on the radio, they heard it. How is that
I
possible?
don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Why am I asking this? Great tool for communism.
Right on, brother. We got to make sure everybody tunes into this sonic revolution. But we didn't, like, force it into people's brains. Got no idea how you do that. Short of them just tuning
Why didn't we
in on
ask
their
him,
favorite
like,
radio receiving device?
When, well, I guess he kind of told us when he played that song. We've never seen this conversation. For the revolution.
Brain broadcast. Got it, yeah. We'll look into that. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, that was it.
Nah, man. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure. Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
It requires no adjustment.
Spoke to the wildest cop and rapper show. Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
This is on Kim's like radio
Right
speed
away,
dial.
the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio.
Kim?
He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
he's still avoiding your gaze and his ears glow red.
Kim? That's DJ Mesh. That was Speed Freaks FM.
The lieutenant is resolutely silent, staring at the console.
Should I be silly? I gotta poke a little bit of fun at Kim. Oh man, you should have told me you liked them. I could have asked for a shout out.
Listen to them.
It's okay to like what you like, Kim.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
He's too stiff, like a grunt during a military inspection,
Kim.
hoping their commanding officer overlooks them. Just leave it alone. He clearly doesn't want to share this with you.
Come on, Kim.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to 57?
I'm done with the
In
radio.
cabin,
Oh,
all around you, rain falls
this
on the great
fucking
city
guy
of
now.
Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
is this my Rorschach?
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding
Oh,
with
is this
one
my
another.
tie or something,
Rain
right?
falls down on the world. Humid. Your
Or the
coat
coat?
shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
It's in the north.
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone wall. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The news at noon. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The
Interesting.
lingering odor of
Mit Boyen?
decomposition mixes with that of damp soil.
Why the camera's so dark today? What a boy.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
I know. It's still 2 p.m. We started day 5 at the beginning of the last stream. I know. And I really wanted to do a lot today, but I actually think that I don't know. I think from playing sim games with Lewis for a while, I feel like motion sick now. Which I don't
Okay,
want to be, so I'm
about that
pissed
call.
off.
Let's start from the top. There's no doubt that the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
What does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
I don't know. I kind of want to go take a bath and rest. It just feels like... I'm going to say, you know when, and then people are going to be like, no. But you know how when you're like, you get nauseated and you're going to throw up, that your spit gets really thick. And also I'm like, oh, I just don't feel well now. Guess we're
The
stuck.
lieutenant turns his attention away from the coast. Back to you.
It's doing that. Okay, that's a thing. Because a
Not
lot of times
necessarily.
I'll be like,
We've learned something.
do you know this thing? And everyone's like,
idea
what are you
what.
talking about?
Something, at least. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
I didn't.
No need to apologize. I was just going to
No.
say it'd be a good idea to ask them.
Happened to you when your
And
appendix
detective.
exploded.
Thanks for this. It's been interesting.
What do you mean thanks for this? Alright, I think I might just... maybe I have to rest today. Because last night I was like, man, like... I know I've got to do the recording with Lewis. So should I still stream or not in the evening? Have you eaten? I ate in the morning. That's probably also part of it. But tomorrow I can do a longer stream, I think. And then I'll rest tonight. Oopsies. Well, last night I was like, should I still stream or not? And I was like, well, maybe I should just say that I won't be able to because I'll be busy from the recording and maybe I'll be too fucking tired. And I said, no, I'll be fine. I don't want to miss it. I want to play fucking, what's it called? Disco Elysium. But now I'm like, oh, actually, I do not feel well. and I'm gonna go take a bath, which is what I would have done if I had said I was not going to stream today. So sorry. Got some yapping. Yeah, and you got to see Mr. Brian in the darkness. I don't know why. It's dark. That camera. Anyways, I feel really stupid to not feel well, but I do not feel well. So I'm gonna raid the Luke man, and I'm gonna go take a bath. And have some food. Oopsie daisies. Oopsies! But I'll see you tomorrow. It will be 4 p.m. and then this game has been easy to stream for like longer hours. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow. Sound down, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I just don't feel 100%, so I'm so silly. We'll see tomorrow, we'll see, but I won't push myself, but I'll relax tonight. I'm gonna go take a bath and wait for my spit to not be thick. And drink some water. Sorry guys, I feel stupid. Peter Brian. See you later. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. I'm pressing the button. Nothing's happening. I'm pressing it. I'm pressing right now. I'm pressing it. It's not doing it. See you tomorrow at 4 p.m. PST. I'm pressing it. It's probably stupid OBS, dude. Well, it's doing it automatically anyways. Bye. Goodbye. What? Is it working? Or what the fuck? It said it in everything. Raid created. Viewers are ready to raid. 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid.